Hello, it is Tuesday, August 4th, and yesterday I got an email from Draft2Digital saying that they had created a template for poetry. Now, most of my things, all of my things, I think, for ebooks, for the epubs, go through Draft2Digital, even if I upload them to either Ingram Spark or to KDP, although most of my ebooks go through Draft2Digital now. But I had a problem with the poetry aspect of it. And I ultimately, this is a book of lyrics that I had done, and you can see this is the printed version. And with the printed version, of course, um, I create a PDF however I want it, and then I can upload it to KDP or to Ingram Spark or to Draft2Digital for that matter, and I don't have to worry about it. The problem was uploading a Word doc to Draft2Digital for purposes of poetry or lyrics. I have no problems going with an ebook, but the difficulty was that Draft2Digital wanted to get rid of extra spaces between paragraphs, which is a bit of a problem for poetry or lyrics because you need them. Email I got yesterday said, we now have a poetry template. And I tried it out this morning and it seems to work pretty well. So I just wanted to walk through how that works. And the key thing for creating lines between stanzas is that you put in 3 returns between stanzas. So I'm going to share a screen here and let us go to this document here. Now, as usual, when I do a document, I do it for printing. So it has these headers and whatnot, but they disappear. And the only difference is ultimately for an ebook is I get rid of the drop caps because they get all screwy. And I get rid of, I center the table of contents and don't have the numbers, so it's centered. Okay, that's it. Now, so this is basically the lyrics in PDF form. As I said, you need to have 3 returns between stanzas. Okay, okay. So the easiest way to do that is simply to do Control H, which is search and replace, and search for following. Okay, you have the little caret, lowercase p, caret, lowercase p. Okay, that you put a caret before a character, which is lowercase, it's very particular. It searches for a particular character. In this case, the caret P, and the caret is just over the number 6 on your keypad. I want to replace that with Control P, Control P, Control P to create 3 paragraphs. Now, as you can see, well, there's a return here. Okay, these are not 12. This is not a 12-inch break. There's an extra return there. So all I need to do is replace all 416 replacements. Now, note that, let me show you here. It's replaced them everywhere. It's replaced them in the footer down here. It's replaced them in the header up here. Let's see if it matters, because what happens when you create an EPUB, well, a document, this stuff disappears. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to file, I'm going to save it. Save a copy. I find it easiest to just go in documents and give it a name. As you can see, I'd already done this, but let me do Joe Lyric August D2D. Okay, the Word document save. Got it. Okay, now let's switch over to there, right there. Draft2Digital. Now, this is the second page. I already loaded this, but I'm going to go to my books. Okay, so this is a list of all of my books. And I already reloaded, although I never used it, I already loaded the lyrics. So let me find that. Yeah. There it is, my song. Okay, so I want to go there. This is draft, so I never uploaded it anywhere. Okay, draft, details. Okay, so I'm going to upload the file. This will go pretty quickly now. Documents, show lyrics, that's the one I did. Boom. Uploading what we just worked on. Now you keep that up one open because if there's as you're going through it, you see mistakes. You go back, you fix them, and this is how quick it is. Okay. Um, as you can see, it said I last did this on August 4th earlier today because I ran a test. It's not the first time I'm trying this. Okay, there, boom, boom, boom. I had already done this stuff. Don't worry about that. Give me a free save and continue. Yeah, that's my stuff. Yep, 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 yep. And save and continue. This is the key here. I was wondering where it would give us the template, and I'm going to show you exactly where it gives us the template. It's right here. This is new on this right-hand side. This is all kind of new. Okay, down here you see um, right here. That's the if I right where it is right now. Here's what you see. Okay. Okay. The mess. It has this crazy thing in between. Okay, I don't want that. If I'm in simple. Okay, this is simple. What's the problem? Too many spaces. Okay, this is an all-purpose. So all I need to do is go to poetry, simple poetry, and boom. Now you note that this happens to have italicized. That's because that's in the original. You just go through, and this is what it looks like. Okay, boom. You eyeball it. Make sure it's spread out nicely. Here we go. Now I'm not sure about whether you can keep text together. In other words, as you see, the date we're getting. Okay. Um, maybe I'd want to put those together. Um, and whether there's a keep together, I just don't know. And I'm going to ask, I'm going to touch base with Draft2Digital about that, where you want the whole stanza together. So that, which you would be able to do in Word, which is keep the lines together. Here we go. There's a bunch of, I'm looking for something in particular, love songs. Um, and as you go through, if I saw something that didn't look quite right, all I needed to do, and that's what I'm looking for right now, is find a spot where I think there's a mistake and show you how to get rid of that. And I don't see it. Okay, it looks pretty good. Okay, this is intentionally right justified for these items, but not me. Which is great. It looks really nice. So what we're going to do is odds and ends, it's a break. There we go. Looks very nice. Now, if I had a problem, um, if you want to know what all the stages of the New York City Marathon, this tells you exactly every mile that you go through. So that's pretty well it for now. So now I have a good solid document. I'm going to do exactly what I do with any other document, um, which is, and again, if I had any mistakes, I can just go in and go back to the other to the Word document, change it, save it, upload it. So that's good enough for now. Boom, epub. Download epub. There it is, right there. It goes into my download folder. So let me go to KDP, bookshelf. These are my books. continue setup. Continue setup to ebook content. The last thing I need to do. Again, the stuff is here. Number, description, blah, blah, blah. Okay, save and continue. Done. Here's next page. Okay, manuscript, my song, upload. Now, when I first did this, I uploaded the, cancel, I hit the wrong button. When I first did this, I uploaded the doc version, the Word version, because I was having problems, and that worked out pretty well. But now I want to try it with the EPUB version. Now, one of the issues is that you don't have some of the nice little flourishes you get with Draft2Digital, but as you saw, if I try them, it screws everything up. So you got to make it simple. You can't have those things that I usually use for ebooks. You don't have to worry about the cover because that's there. Saving. Preparing your. I don't need to do a commentary on that. Okay. And then we're going to, once it finishes its preparation, we will, okay, Kindle format. This was an EPUB file from Draft2Digital. Taking longer than I expected. Saving, finally. Done. This happens, by the way, with Kindle, with KDP, in which it gives you that screen and gets back to here, but don't worry about it. Hit that. It's already, I don't know why it does that, but then just hit launch preview and it will open it. There we are. We're preparing your book for preview. There it is. Cover. Remember, we had all of those extra returns when I did the search and replace. Doesn't matter. They're all here. And here it goes. This is what it looks like. Which, to my eye, looks pretty good. Okay. So this is now ready for two things. Number one, I now have an EPUB that I can upload. I've already uploaded this to KDP, albeit using the Word document. But now I'm able to upload this to Draft2Digital itself. Okay, and that means I can then get a broader distribution. This book is not ready for distribution yet on beyond Kindle because I put it on KDP Select, so that expires in a few weeks, and then I'll be more broadly sending it. There we go. This is the stuff, and then publisher Kindle. I'm not going to do that because I want to double check it before I do, but that pretty well. Let me stop the share. Stop share. Okay, so that's it. Pretty straightforward. Using that to using Draft2Digital to create an EPUB document that for poetry, lyrics, things of that sort. And so that concludes this particular run through. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions, always feel free. Drop me a note. JP Garland, author @gmail.com, or I think I'm JP Garland, author on Twitter. You can get me there as well. So thank you.